Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel TNV Academy. In today's video, we are diving into a crucial topic for any business or organization looking to protect personal data in the cloud. ISO 27018 certification. ISO 27018 is an international standard for protecting personal data in the cloud. But today, we all be focusing on something even more important: how to get certified under ISO 27018 and what the process and requirements look like. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos about information security, data privacy, and much more. So let's begin by addressing the big question: what does ISO 27018 certification actually mean? Well, in simple terms, ISO 27018 certification proves that an organization has implemented best practices to protect personal data stored in the cloud. It demonstrates that your company is taking concrete steps to ensure that your customers' data is safe, secure, and handled responsibly. But ISO 27018 certification is not something you can just apply for and get overnight. It's a long process that requires careful planning, implementation, and ongoing maintenance of data protection practices. Let's break down the certification process into clear steps. It generally involves 5 main stages. Stage 1. Gap analysis. The first step towards ISO 27018 certification is identifying where you currently stand. A gap analysis helps you assess your current data privacy practices and compare them with the ISO 27018 requirements. This gives you a clear idea of what changes or improvements need to be made to meet the standards requirements. Stage 2. Implementing controls. Once you have identified the gaps, the next step is to implement the necessary security and privacy controls required by ISO 27018. These controls might include things like data encryption, access management, consent management, and ensuring that third-party service providers are compliant as well. ISO 27018 requires you to have a robust privacy management system in place to ensure personal data is handled in a secure and compliant way. This may involve updating your internal policies, staff training, and setting up new procedures for dealing with data. Stage 3. Internal audit. Before you go for the actual certification, it's critical to conduct an internal audit. This is your chance to assess how well your organization is adhering to the controls and processes you have implemented. The audit will help you identify any weak points or areas that need improvement before you bring in external auditors. Stage 4. External audit. Once you are confident that you have met the requirements, the next step is the external audit. This is where an independent certification body comes in to assess your organization's compliance with ISO 27018. They all review your documentation, conduct interviews, and perform inspections to make sure everything is in line with the standard. This is one of the most critical stages in the process as it determines whether you will receive ISO 27018 certification. The audit will be thorough, so be prepared to answer questions about how you manage data, privacy policies, and security measures. Stage 5. Certification and continuous improvement. If you pass the external audit, congratulations! You'll receive your ISO 27018 certification. This means that you have officially demonstrated your commitment to protecting personal data in the cloud. But the process doesn't end there. ISO 27018 is not a one-time certification. To maintain your certification, you'll need to undergo regular audits, keep improving your data protection practices, and stay up to date with changes in data protection laws and regulations. Now let's talk about the requirements for the ISO 27018 certification. As mentioned earlier, ISO 27018 focuses on ensuring that cloud providers protect personal data. To be eligible for certification, your organization needs to meet several key requirements. Data protection policy. You must have a clear and documented data protection policy that outlines how you handle personal data, including what data you collect, how it's processed, and how it's protected. Security controls. Implementing a range of security measures, including encryption, secure access controls, and regular security audits, is crucial to meet the standards requirement. Transparency. You need to have clear communication with customers about how their data is handled and what they can expect in terms of privacy protections. Consent management. You should have a system in place for obtaining and managing consent from individuals whose personal data you process. Third-party risk management. If you use third-party vendors or cloud partners, they also need to meet ISO 27018 standards, ensuring that personal data is protected across your entire supply chain. And this is all about the process and requirements for the ISO 27018 certification. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might get benefit. Also, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.